All right, guys. This is Acer Spades with Team OTL in Province 93. Rise of Empires, guys. This is probably going to be the most important video that I give you guys for Rise. It is called Zone Commemoration, guys. This is the most important technology in the game by far. So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about exactly how it works, what order to do it in, and of course, what you will receive after you get it done. Now, before I get too far in, I just want to make sure I announce to you guys that the tripleholics.com website is up, and I just want to briefly show you it real quick. So guys, clearly you'll see it's really mobile friendly. We are up. We are not completely done at this current time. What you will find is Last Shelter and Rise of Empires blogs, information, and a whole lot more. We're going to be offering all kinds of apps, merchandise, and things like that. Schedules will be available. Please check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments below. So now that we're back, I just want to go over what exactly Zone Commemoration is. So when the game finally announces that you're going to have the Clash of Provinces in your zone, Zone Commemoration and Zone Conflict become available. Now, obviously, both of them are there. We're going to focus specifically on Zone Commemoration as it is the most important and what you need to know about Conflict right now before I make that separate video another time. Never touch Conflict until Zone Commemoration is completely done. Don't deviate. Don't split it. Zone only. Please focus. What will no doubt happen is you'll see Zone Conflict and Commemoration right here in the middle here in the third row pop up, and you will have the opportunity at that point to go ahead and start researching them. As I already stated, I didn't touch Conflict. Now, I'm only currently at 19%, but even at 19%, you'll notice that it opens up quite a bit, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing currently and exactly what to do. The reason you're going to want to listen to me, guys, is because I've already done all of this in Last Shelter Survival. For those who already know me in Last Shelter Survival, you can already see another Zone Commemoration with the entire tech tree done. But we're going to go through it because it's exactly the same here. So to make a long story short, before we get into the specific text, understand how it works. It basically takes courage medals, which are extremely important items used to upgrade advanced technology along with your resources and money, and converting them into massive points and rewards multipliers for Clash of Provinces. So when you go into your events and you click Clash of Provinces and you see people with hundreds of millions of points, it is more than likely that they have a very high zone amount and they're using their tickets properly and they know exactly what they're doing. Me, currently, I'm in 14th place because I ran out of durability in its KE today. Now, if you become really good at the game by watching my top tips videos for Rise of Empires, I'll put those in the description, then you're not going to have a problem with resources and you're going to grow very fast and you're going to be very strong. If no matter what, though, you're going to have a harder time with courage medals. And luckily for you guys, I already made the courage medals video because I knew I would be doing this one, and the link to that will be in the description below as well. Basic requirements for Zone: you're going to need to get your Institute up to at least level 8, and you're going to want to bring it to 16 as soon as possible if I were you. And then after that, of course, lots and lots of courage medals. So what you got to do after that is go into Zone, and we're going to talk about exactly what to do. The first row has everything to do with gathering. What I suggest you do for that to make it easy for you guys is max out Expedition Force completely first, which will give you extra resources, which gives you more points, and then gather the speed. Reason being is because you probably don't have fully unlocked legions at this point, and if you are just starting out with Zone, the more you can gather, you're going to do a lot better with that first, and then as soon as you get that all the way to 10, which is what it takes, then start on full scale. You will immediately after that, which takes a couple weeks in some cases unless you buy them, you'll immediately after that unlock 4 to 6 chest rewards. And this is huge, guys. For those who have no clue, when you go to your events and you go to Clash of Provinces, you're starting off, guys, with just these first 3 chests, which I've already achieved today. Understand that, as you can see, this is chest number 4, number 5, and number 6. And if you hit the little information tab, you'll be able to see that there's 1 through 3 like you normally start with, 4, 5, 6, and then you can get 7, 8, and 9. And that is what makes Zone so important. So back to the tech tree. One of the biggest plot falls and why this video is so important happens right now. After you unlock the chest, which is just that one little unlock, you get to Arms Expert. I want you to see specifically how this works. You go from 5 to 10%, 15 to 20, and then it continues to grow. The issue is, guys, if you stop at number 9, level 9, at 50%, you are risking or losing the opportunity to double your points at level 10. Now, why do people do this? Number one, they don't know that you're about to double the amount of points that you get by getting to Arms Expert level 10. But also, number two, you can start doing the ones on the bottom here. I'm here to tell you, do not do fast clearing or war preparedness before you get to Arms Expert level 10. Do not stop at level 9. A lot of people stop because the courage medal amount costs so much, and they notice I can do some of ward preparedness and that will help me, but it will not. You're better off saving your courage medals, not having any of the next rows done, and maxing out Arms Expert first to level 10 before moving forward. It is important that you listen to the order. Next, you'll notice specifically that I'm starting on the right side. The right side is always the key in zone. You don't need to worry about carrying capacity that much because you're already using triple cavalry, which is going to give you a high carrying capacity. You don't need to worry about fast clearing because who cares how long it takes you to attack a monster as long as you attack the monster. Don't worry about that. Now, ward preparedness, though, will make training Clash of Zones extremely easy. Watch for those Clash of Zones videos, guys, because I'm going to break down each and every one of them for you. Just understand, you're going to want to get this, and I stopped at 10 because I want to save it for Tech Day. You're going to want to get this as high as possible, as fast as possible, and then move down to War Preparedness Mobilization. Then you can go on the other side to finish fast clearing and carrying capacity. So remember, guys, right side first. As soon as you're done with those, and believe me, it doesn't take but so long, after you watch the Courage Medal video, you're going to finally unlock super rewards, guys, and get 7 through 9 Clash of Province chests. And believe it or not, it gets even better at this, better than this. So you're going to really, really love Zone when I'm done with what I'm about to tell you. Now, once you pass super rewards, you're going to notice that there's a whole tier level, and we already know our rule of thumb. We are only going to focus on the right side again. We're going to start with killing monsters. We're going to go down to Inspire Wisdom, and we're going to work our way all the way down only on the right side, no matter what, and do not split the courage medals. The reason for this, guys, is because training Clash of Zones and Hero Clash of Zones are the easiest ones to do that give you massive amount of points and massive amounts of diamonds. So if you do the right side first, it will make crushing the left side 10 times easier than if you do the left side first and attempt to do the right side after. Follow exactly what I'm telling you and you will absolutely crush it. Followed by another Arms Expert. And when you go in here, don't forget, you're going to not only get to that 100%, but then you'll get to double it again for another 200% against your points. These hundreds of percents are like adding those Clash of Zones ticket multipliers that you get, which you always want to use your blue tickets instead of green, meaning 100% tickets instead of 50 to absolutely crush it. Now, I'll tell you again, just to speed this up so that you guys just get the information and no fluff. When you're done with Zone, you are giving yourself in any individual category, whether it be gathering, training, hero, technology, KE, whatever it is, you're giving yourself 500% permanent buff on your points multiplier. It's 500%. If you then add a 100% ticket, it will then become 600%. So to make it very clear, if you get 1,000 points on building day and each point is worth 1,000 points, then that means they will be instead worth 6,000 points per 1,000 points. Very simple. It's a times 6 multiplier. Now, what is the major reward for finishing Zone and doing it properly in the fastest way? At the bottom, you get what's called one more reward. One more reward, it doesn't say it the right way. Here's exactly what it does, guys. You are now going to open 2 times your chest. That means everything that you just saw that is inside each and every one of these chests that you can get in Clash of Zones, you're going to get 2 times all of it. So 2 times chest 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And guys, that is well over 5,000 courage medals every single day. It is like a dream. So guys, please, please, please focus directly on your Zone. And the second most important mistake that you don't want to make is when you're doing things like cavalry training, and I actually dropped the ball and hit one by mistake, you do not want to go past cavalry enhancement. And that same goes for any type of um, training for your footmen or your archers. The reason that you don't want to go past them is because you need to make sure that you don't use any courage medals. Everything above cavalry enhancement, you do not have to pay courage medals to train. Everything below, they do cost courage medals. And courage medals, again, guys, are very hard to come by. So do not pass enhancement on any of your other tech, and do not use conflict. Save every courage medal for zone commemoration alone. Do zone commemoration and never do conflict until it's done. And focus on the right side. You do exactly that, you're going to crush it. Any questions, let me know. You know I'm Acer of Spades. You know exactly where to find me. Check out the website. Download the guide. All right, guys. Acer of Spades, and I'm signing out.